everyone, welcome back to AdVenture Capitalist. It has been a little while, and I am back to see how much of many things I have earned in my many different ventures here. First of all, that seems useful. Still not gonna do that yet, because I feel like I probably have better uses for that. If I let them accumulate more, I'll probably get more, and then that will be more useful to me. Okay. It doesn't seem like there's an event happening right now, which is fine for me. Okay. I'm still trying to see what happens if I only use these. It's going pretty slow, but that's okay. Okay. Yay, I can use my cool thingies over here. Alright, and I can get ambassadors now, which I haven't had before, so it's very exciting. Okay. Should try to get these into 10s. Satisfying by now. $3,000 of this already. I should really start working on some of the other things here. This is going well. I should check what I need next. Okay. 15 quadrillion. And then 12 quintillion. All of these are so expensive. I mean, I get that that's the point of this game, but very so close to 1,000 views. Nice. This is going well. I want to get this to 1,000 so bad. Vehicle going past. I'm gonna go back here and use that. Still not enough to buy more shoes yet. That's okay. Do the other one here, because why not? Okay. I know these are not staying within my solid 10s, but that's okay. Everything in this one is so expensive now. Alright. Back to Mars. This music is fun. Perfect, okay. Now I'll go to buy 10 again. If you haven't checked it out yet, I have started a new game called Plant Therapy that's been very, very fun and very relaxing. And during those game recordings, I talk about kind of the chaos that is my life right now for this week. So, if you're interested, it's a really cool, relaxing game, and I've been having so much fun. It's really, really satisfying, and hopefully everyone enjoys watching it as well. I have so many plants in that game now, and it's just really, really fun because it's kind of like Plants Happy Little Garden, except it's more of like collecting coins from the plants, kind of like the Zen Garden in Plants vs. Zombies too, rather than getting money by selling plants when they've grown a certain amount. So it's very, very fun, and I recommend people check it out as a game, or also check out the videos. And I feel a little bit weird saying go check out a different game while I'm playing this game. Also go check out AdVenture Capitalist if you like this kind of game too. I just feel like this one is maybe a little bit more well known compared to Plant Therapy, so I don't know. I feel like I've heard people talk about this game, and I don't think I've ever heard anyone else talk about Plant Therapy until I found it, so. That sounded really egotistical the way that I worded it, which is not how I meant it to come across. It's not that no one's talked about it until I found it, it's that I had never heard of it until I found it for myself, whereas I feel like I'd heard this game mentioned by name in other circles before I found it on Steam and started playing it. I think that sounds better that way than how I initially said it. Words are hard. This is kind of insane how many Mars dirt or whatever these are I have. Also, you can't see it because my webcam isn't on when I record on this computer, but this music is really fun to dance to. Should theoretically be saving up for some other things, but I'm so close to the next bar being filled on this one, and so I feel like I should keep working on it. Even though arguably there are so many things that I need. Also, why is this one so much slower than even the ones after it? Not sure. Also, on the topic of how hectic this week is and how I'm supposed to be getting a ton of things done this week, which I talked about in the other video. Yay! Okay. One of the other issues with some of the stuff that I was trying to do, okay, those are way too expensive, is that I have some stuff that I need to take care of that's like yard work outside before I leave. And it was 98 today, so it's been so hard to actually get that stuff done because of the weather. And then by the time it's cool enough, it's dark again. So I think tomorrow I need to try and get up really early. And by really early, I mean probably like 7, which is really early for me. And try and take care of that stuff and some of the other stuff that I need to get done, because a lot of it is stuff that I can do inside. A lot of it is like getting recordings like this, uploading so that I can have them for this one will be Thursdays. And then I need Fridays and probably Monday and Tuesday since I'm going to be moving on Sunday again. So, trying to get recordings done. I have to do an assignment for one of my classes, because even though the quarter for most of my classes is starting next week, I'm in a class right now, and I do have homework stuff. And then I have to figure out packing for moving, do laundry, put away laundry, just so many little things, and most of them are some things that I can do inside, and so it doesn't really matter whether it's dark or whether it's hot. But I need to try to get it all done in one more day so that I can go to my internship at least 1 or 2 days this week. So it's just kind of a very chaotic week right now. And so right now it's 8:10 at night. And I did get some of the stuff that I was trying to do outside done, but I was outside for maybe like 20 minutes working on it, and it was so hot, and it's got pretty bad air quality today because it's kind of like humid and that sort of like heavy humid, so it makes the heat worse, but also it's pretty smoky in this area right now. And actually I was driving earlier and I was driving on like a freeway overpass, and right below the overpass, pretty much like directly under it, but next to it slightly, there was a fire. So that also doesn't help with having to work outside because the sky is kind of white and like gross looking, and it's just kind of miserable to be outside right now. And it kind of cooled off for a little bit, but now it's back to being really hot, so oh well. I have an app that is like one of those productive sort of like to-do list app things where you check off what you've done for the day and have certain things you do every day, certain things you do weeklies, and then you can add like a one-time thing or however many time things you need. And my list of things for today was like over 30 different items. And some of them are pretty simple, like take vitamins or like drink water, like stuff that doesn't take very long or that I'd be doing anyway. But some of it is like I need to fold and put away all of my laundry because I've been kind of neglecting doing that just because stuff's been so hectic that I've kind of had it sitting in baskets waiting to be put away for a couple weeks, and I'm like, I just need to do this, and I know it will probably take me like less than an hour when I actually start doing it and work on getting it done. But there's just so many things where it's like, okay, I need to just do these things. And I'm so good right now at making excuses about why I should do another thing first. And sometimes they're valid excuses and sometimes they're not. And I'm fully aware of that. So right now, my valid excuse for recording this video is that if I have this video recorded, then I can be working on having it uploading while I'm doing my other productive stuff, so that I can have this recorded, so that I can upload the plant therapy video that I recorded before this, and hopefully by the time that's done, I'll be done with some of my other responsible things that I was working on, and then I can get this one uploading before I go to bed. So then I'll have videos uploaded and scheduled through Thursday. So then tomorrow, after I do some other productive things, I'll hopefully be able to get Friday, Monday, and Tuesday's videos recorded and ready to be uploading while I do other productive things. So it is a slightly chaotic day with way too much to do. But I do have a valid reason for playing video games instead of doing some of it quite yet. let me actually check, because so for today, I had 36 total goals, and right now I have 23 left. And some of them are left because I just haven't checked them off yet, or because I've been kind of doing them throughout the day. Like having water and stuff like that, but there's still a lot that I need to do. I have to still work out, I have to get my steps for the day, I have to read for 30 minutes, because that's a goal that I've been having that I unfortunately haven't been keeping up with quite as much the last couple weeks, but I have a book review channel, so I need to stay on top of reading, I need to do the dishes, I need to have my vitamins, I have to do just so many little things, put away the laundry, work on the assignment, and I didn't even read all of them, but yeah, there's a lot. And if I'm trying to get up early, I should be trying to go to bed sometime before midnight, and it's already 8. So some of those things are things that take like a minute or two, and then some of them definitely will take a little longer. So that is the chaos that I'm dealing with right now. But, you know, it's okay. I feel like I'm doing good progress in this game though, so that's pretty exciting. I should go actually check on Earth as well, which is getting very expensive now, but I also have way fewer of these than I have for my Martian one. But they're all going very fast, which is nice. The music is still better on Mars, though. Okay. Back to tens. I have more of some items on here, but I also don't have the last 2 items. I want the Terraformer so much because that looks so cool. Okay, 15 quadrillion. I'm gonna actually start saving up for that now, because I would like for this to be automated. That would be really, really great. And I should be able to get there in not too long if I don't spend anything else. know why this one is so slow. Because normally the farther down the list they are, the slower they are. But the two below it are faster than it. So I don't really know what the deal is with that. Steadily. Person looks very odd. That guy looks kind of cool. Okay. So many. Why would anyone need this much money? The other thing I need to try and work on if I have any extra time is seeing if I can fix my other computer, which is the one that I use for PC games and for live streaming, because it's been a little bit messed up for a couple weeks and I haven't been able to do anything on it, and I would like to be able to do more stuff with it. But unfortunately, I can't right now, so I definitely need to try and troubleshoot that. because I really want to get back to doing more live streams, just because it's been really fun. And also, once I do the last ending of Strange Horticulture, which I'm going to do as a live stream, I'll be completely done with that game, which is kind of exciting, because that's been a game that I've been doing for quite a while. And I just feel like it would be nice to know the last ending, because it's something I was really looking forward to doing before the computer had all the issues that it's having. And I also just want to be able to actually, like, go back to some of the games that I was having so much fun with that I can't play on this computer, and just be able to enjoy them, because, like, Clothing Store Simulator, Supermarket Simulator is technically available on this computer, but I don't know if Supermarket Simulator would be kind of messed up by going from one device to another. I have not tried that, so Clothing Store Simulator is not available on this computer, because this is a Mac computer. And then I also have all of my live streaming software on the other computer as well, and I want to do more of that. So, I don't know, it's kind of complicated, but if you didn't know, I occasionally live stream on YouTube and on Twitch as well. And I was supposed to be doing more during the summer, and then summer got super hectic, and I was dealing with burnout and a bunch of other things going on that I wasn't able to, and then now my computer is having a lot of issues, so I don't currently have a schedule, but I'm hoping to get one once that computer is back to being okay. For at least YouTube, I would like to have a schedule. And then for Twitch, I will try to establish a schedule at some point, which I keep saying and then I keep not doing. And I really do intend to and have intended to. There's just been so many things one after another, because first I was like, I can't start one until I finish spring quarter and move. And then I moved, and then I was like, I have to figure out this internship, and I went to Montana, and my sister had a bunch of stuff going on, and there was just a lot of stuff going on with that kind of thing, and then now my computer had all these issues, so it's like, I was so well-intentioned about all the things that I was gonna do this summer, and I did do some of them. I have started my internship. I am almost 50 hours into it. I still need a lot more, but it's been going really well. It's been pretty cool. I get to work with a lot of baby animals, particularly right now, a lot of baby squirrels, and so that's pretty fun. My hands are kind of clawed up right now, but that's okay. And so yeah, there's just been a lot of stuff going on. And I've been doing my best to still keep my upload schedule, because that's one of the things that I really wanted to make sure that I try as hard as possible to not get messed up, even with everything else going on. There were a few times where I took like a week, and then there's been a few like random days here and there that I have missed an upload, and part of that was because the computer got weird, so one of my recordings never got uploaded because it's on that computer. But for the most part, I've kept all of my uploads that I wanted to keep, so that's been something that I'm really, really happy about, because that's one of the things that's like making me feel like things actually did go well in terms of having a lot of things I wanted to do and not being able to do them. It's still okay because I've been keeping my upload schedule mostly. And the times I didn't, I either had valid technical difficulty issues, I was moving and or traveling, because I moved and then a week later I drove to Montana and back, and so that was kind of chaotic in terms of getting videos out around then. And so I am really trying my best, and I think I've been doing pretty well considering everything. I have taken like a month off from posting on my other channel for several reasons, part of it being burnout, part of it being that I was trying to get everything unpacked and situated so I could do recordings for that channel again, but I'm gonna try and start those up again pretty soon. So there's a lot of things right now that are just a little chaotic, but I like coming and playing games like this, and I like being able to feel like there's one thing that I'm still really on top of and that can be like a routine and everything, because I think that's one of the reasons why I've been having really intense burnout. I think it's a lot of things. Probably the main one is school, and the internship as part of school has just been kind of like a lot. Even when I wasn't in school, just school so far in 2025, even though nothing necessarily bad happened with school, it was just super draining, and so by the start of summer I was already in the worst burnout I've ever been in my life, which is saying a lot because middle school and high school were awful for me. But I think one of the things that's made it a little harder is, like, for a lot of autistic people, routine is super important, and having consistent structure. And because of moving and traveling and it being the summer and I don't have consistent classes and everything, I kind of had very little structure and routine, which in some ways was really nice, and the ADHD part of myself loved it because I could be really spontaneous and do stuff whenever I want, and for a while I was like almost completely nocturnal, staying up really late, just doing stuff that I wanted to do or needed to do. But now it's like, I think not having any structure at all may have been making burnout worse, because there wasn't that consistency and predictability and structure. And even though I was using a lot of the time to try and like rest and recharge and recover, it was still rough, and I'm still in pretty severe burnout right now, but I'm trying to do okay anyway. But having this upload schedule and sticking to it has been like, okay, that is my one thing of routine that I have right now, as well as one other thing that I do with my parents. So it's like, having this is important because it's the routine and the structure, and I need to maintain that for my own sanity as well as upholding what my schedule is for everyone who watches and waits for my videos. So it's kind of been chaotic, but been trying. This is so many. This is gonna take so long. I think I'm actually just gonna upload these instead. I think if I can get this one to 500, stuff will work faster. Because I think if I waited for it to earn as much as I needed it to earn, it would take like probably like another hour, and as I've been talking about a lot in this recording, I don't really have time to play this for another additional hour added on to however long I've already been recording, which I'm not actually sure. I think probably about like 40 something minutes maybe? Maybe a little less than that, but yeah, it is so expensive to get Nice Manager. What the next? Okay, this is times 5. Are these all the ones that I... Oh, weird. Okay. That's a lot. 500 is the next one. We're getting close to that. We're also close to this one, but not quite as close, so I need to do this one first. Delayed gratification is such a big thing in these games. And in this case, I am delaying the gratification to get to 500, even though I didn't for the manager, but that was also because, for some reason, even though I looked at the price I needed and said 15, for some reason, I was thinking, oh, I only need to get to a quadrillion, and I was like, that's doable, and then I was like, wait, no, I need 15 times that. That will take a long, long time. So, that was more of a strategic decision once I realized that I was not thinking about it correctly. So, with this, I'll be able to, ideally, get this pretty soon, and then hopefully I'll be able to actually have a lot of income by the next time I come play this game. I feel like with this and Salt to Singularity, I want to play them, and I just came back to Salt to Singularity for the first time in a few months. And that was satisfying to come back after that long away, because I can do a lot of stuff. But I feel like I need to just actually leave them for like a really, really, really long time. At least Salt to Singularity now, because Beyond is extremely expensive now. But the other thing about it is I don't know if either of these games have like a cap to them, where it's like, okay, you'll earn passively when you're not playing for like 3 months or like 6 months, but after that you won't anymore. I don't know. I also don't know that I would leave them for that long, but I feel like that would affect how long I leave them. Also, at this point, I don't really need to leave this game for that long. That's more of like a Cell to Singularity thing, just because this one, even though the Earth one is really expensive now, and so is the Moon one, just because I'm only getting income from one thing in that, I do feel like I should eventually be able to come back in not way too long and still be able to do stuff. Okay. Cool, that is going faster. Perfect. Oh, okay. Perfect. I got it back to a solid 10s thing. Okay. With that, I think I am going to end this recording here so that I can go be responsible and productive about some other things. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you've just started school again for the fall, I hope it goes well for you, and I hope that you enjoy whatever you're studying, or survive if you're taking required classes that maybe you didn't get to pick for yourself. But thank you all so much for watching, and please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.